god. Okay. It's time for me to look at the episode guide and then push episode 5. And her skill tree, I also have to update. Quick. Okay, so now on to episode 5. Question is, last time I just autoed her. Can we just auto her again? I think it's Brieg S1 probably just completely ignores the mechanic. We'll see. Yeah, I know it is. It's just I autoed it last time, so I'm curious if I can just auto it again, or if it was just lucky. Because if it's not a consistent auto, then I have to actually explain the fight. But maybe I'll explain it anyways. The funny part is, since the dog attack buffs itself, Brieg's S1 proc goes into it. Okay, honestly, that seems like a pretty consistent auto. But maybe I'll explain it anyways. Veronica was the one I wanted to explain, but she kind of died. I mean, if it's a consistent auto, there's no point in explaining this. Oh god, my allergies are killing me.
가치는 사라질 뿐이야.
당신은 더 강해졌어요.
때가 되어 어리석은 탐욕을 위해 해플 차린
이제 편히 쉬세요. 영원.
Yeah, okay, the fight's pretty audible. I'm not gonna bother. Let's move on. What's next?
이 힘을 보아. 정령왕 힘은 주제 모르는 자의 자만에 가슴을
공포의 시야 개방하라.
요리다. 어리석은 탐욕을 위해 해플 차립니다.
I can't breathe.
진심을 다해야 이겠지. 혀! 무의미한 가락을 거듭할수록 네 가치는 사라질 뿐이야.
갑니다.
I also have to look at Triogenesis eventually. That's gonna be a bit of a pain.
때가 되어 주제 모르는 자의 자만에
Chances of renewed will next powder rotation. Let's look at Cecilia bot. Powder shop. Artifacts by appearance. I would say 0 because there's still 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 artifacts in front of it. Then again, why is Eligos artifact in rotation already? Skipped over a couple units for that one, but I'd say pretty much 0.
해플 차립니다. 진심을 다해야 이겠지.
True, either it's in rotation or it's not.
주제 모르는 자의 자만에 가슴을
자주 도울게요.
Fumi is such a good character. Oh, you got Briar. Renewed Will, you need like plus 30 though.
정령왕 힘은 무의미한 가락을 거듭할 수 네 가치는 사라질 뿐이다.
공포의 시야 개방하라.
주제 모르는 자의 자만에
10 CE, 1 tap, it's fine. You're collecting the currency. Number go up.
진심을 다해야 이겠지.
균열 너머로 허무의 제작까지.
어리석은 탐욕을 위해 해풀 차비
Take back to.
새 노래를 들어주세요. 신사숙녀 여러분. 갑니다.
모든 것을 부서져 천천
자주 도울게요.
주제 모르는 자의 자만에 가슴을 뚫고
어쩌라. 어쩌라.
I don't even remember like which bosses you're supposed to get stuck on here. It used to be Veronica, but now you just kind of roll her. Wait, what time is it? Oh shit, I should go do Pilsar.
때가 되어
I'm changing it. Oh, my unequipped
무의미한 가락을 거듭할
My unequipped's running out. Dump energy? I probably should. I probably should dump energy. I'm just kind of too lazy to like dump energy on this ult. I might though, we'll see. Because my new player buffs are running out soon, so.
공격하라. 주제 모르는 자의 자만에 가슴을 뚫고
I'm gonna miss the free unequip.
정령왕 힘은
I could probably like gear all my units before the unequip ends.
균열 너머로
So I stop moving gear around and stuff. I mean, I'm probably honestly just gonna tank the gold cost and keep on moving gear around.
해풀 차비
새 노래를
Nice, yeah, that's a good way to do it. I think it's good to sit on like a lot of runes. The thing is, once you actually finish all your specialty changes, and you're like just doing it to awaken units, you need epics more than you need mediums. Like I convert up a lot.
갑니다.
무의미한 타락을 거듭. 네 가치는 사라질 뿐이다.
어쩌면
진심을 다해야 이기지.
I also need to farm more runes on my main, but I'm waiting for Rift to end. I'll do it on the next buff event. I'll do it on the buff event after Rift ends.
이 힘을 보아. 때가 되었다. 주제 모르는 자의 자만은 가슴
공포의 시야 개방하라.
Yeah, Rift's gone soon. I feel like if you don't have Fed Nate, I don't even know if Rift is worth farming. It's kind of just the pain.
네 가치는 사라질 뿐이다.
어쩌면
I have to update my rhythm games. I really have to start practicing for Rhythm Surfer. I haven't played rhythm games in so long, I'm so, like, out of it.
뒤를 막히지.
자주 도울게요.
어리석은 탐욕을 위해 해풀차비.
Ten leaves you want to yoink. Wait, where? You said Rift Path? Is that in the Journey of Secession, or is that like just along the Rift track?
네 가치는 사라질 뿐이다.
균열 너머로 허무의 지적까지 함께해요. 갑니다.
모든 것을 부숴줘. 천천히. 때가 되었다. 주제 모르는 자의 자만은 가슴을
Journey of Secession? That makes sense. I mean, I think if you can actually do Rift is worth. Otherwise, then yeah, just do runes. Really? I got S on every song just by mashing it.
진심을 다해야
The mashing strat.
어리석은 탐욕을 위해 해풀차비.
SSS. There were a couple that I couldn't do. Okay, my problem with the Rhythm Surfer is that, like, one, the angle of the lane was annoying because I couldn't see as many notes. Or, like the angle of the lane made the lane shorter, basically. And then also the what else was it? Oh yeah, the note speed. 8 note speed is horrifying. Like, who is playing rhythm games on 8 note speed, man?
정령왕 힘은
새 노래를 들어주세요.
The stamina per carrot. I mean, okay, let me open the shop because the catalyst chests are like stupid expensive for
네 가치
like veterans.
자주 도울게요.
세금 한입
Slow node speed is horrifying. Because I usually play on 10.5, so 8 is like basically like a snail's crawl to me.
뭘 파냐고? 잘가 살아있으면 또 보자고.
The 80 and 100, let me see. I honestly, like, this is so many carrots. Yeah, 11. I think I do like 10.6 right now. I might do 10.5 when I start playing again just to try it out. What am I looking for? Let's see. Let's see. New player drop rate. Yeah, okay, so, like, doing Eulogy versus doing anything else is, like, it's roughly 40 energy per 20 carrots, compared to 32 energy per 20 carrots. So it's like... So it's 160 versus 128 energy. Like, I feel like if you need catalysts, you're kind of still just doing, like, AP, right? You're still just doing episode. It does effectively turn Eulogy technically into AP exchange, because 120 energy for a rare catalyst, but if you need catalyst, you still just do, like, episode, I think.
다른 선택지 여기서 죽어라.
I mean, it just depends what you need. Like, if you want Rift, then do Rift. If you want Catalyst, then just do Eulogy or Episode or whatever.
가슴은
균열 너머로 허무의 진작까지.
You kind of always just farm whatever you need.
공격하라. 어리석은 탐욕을 위해 햇불 차비는 정령왕시 힘을
Yeah, 102 is annoying because of that burst below 40% that you have to go for.
가슴
저리 가세요.
Hey, Reds.
모든 것을 부숴. 자,
갑니다.
I think, yeah,
진심을 다
getting to 40% is annoying because you kind of want to get the 40% before the attack buff goes up.
가슴
Because if you go below 40% in Selena's attack buff, she kind of does way too much damage.
때가 되었다. 어리석은 탐욕을 위해 해풀잡이
공포의 시야 개방하라.
어설픈 주제 모르는
Not really. You use Rolana as, like... She's kind of just like a budget option, but there's a lot of units better than her. I don't use her at all.
자, 도울게요.
정령왕 힘은 혀! 무의미한 타락을 거듭할 수 네 가치는 삼킬 뿐이다.
균열 너머로 허무의 진작까지.
어리석은 탐욕을 위해 해풀잡이
I think the only places you use her is, like, Julie, but... Okay, her usage of Julie is extremely questionable. It's just, if you build her 200 F-res, she is a unit that does not get debuffed. That's about it. And then you can use her in Queen, but there's better units.
하늘의 발소리가 들리고
Oh, it's over.
갑니다.
때가 되었다. 주제 모르는 자의 자만은 가슴을
Oh, I have to review my script for tomorrow. They removed that super long farming stage. Or the super long, like, non-combat stage. Interesting.
진심을 다해야 이기지. 무의미한 타락을 거듭할 수 네 가치는 사라질 뿐이다.
균열 너머로 허무의 진작까지.
What's going on here?
어리석은 탐욕을 위해 해풀잡이다. 정령왕 힘은
Ow.
주제 모르는 자의 자만 가슴
공포의 시야 개방하라. 저리 가세요. 제 노래는 들어주세요. 반짝이는
모든 것을 부셔줘 찬찬
Boom. That was easy.
누가 보낸 선물인지는 너도 알고 있겠지.
Oh god. Doing an episode takes so long.
이 힘을 보아 때가 되었다 무의미한 가락을 거듭할 수네 가치는 사라질 뿐이다
브레이저. 자주 도울게요.
주제 모르는 자의 자만
Episode is such a slog, man. This takes so long. I want to do Abyss. What else do I have to do? I should quick battle the event real quick, and then Nightmare Raid and Expeditions.
정령왕의 힘은 어리석은 탐욕을 위해 해풀 차비
Hey John, no problem. Glad you managed to hit Emperor. Hopefully they fix the points sometime soon and we can actually make it to Legend again.
균열 너머로 허무의 지적까지. 함께해요. 갑니다.
무의미한 가락을 거듭할 수네 가치는 사라질 뿐이다
Nice, nice. I like all the cutscenes they're doing in episode 3. Very cool. Huh, never seen this image before. That's the wrong button.
자주 도울게요. 공포의 시야 개방하라.
진심을 다해야 이겠지 주제 모르는 자의 자만 가슴을 뚫고
Weren't that 4 goes damage? My Mort's already on Adamant Shield.
뒤를 막고 난다 때가 되었다 어리석은 탐욕을 위해
Oh god, allergies. East of Dread.
정령왕 힘은 어리석은 탐욕을 위해 해풀잡이
균열 너머로 허무의 지저까지. 저리 가세요.
때가 되었다. 주제 모르는 자의 전환 가슴을
공포의 시야 개방하라.
어리석은 탐욕을 위해 해풀잡이
Tree? Yeah. My problem with Tree is that there's no, like, single video that compiles all of the non-RNG teams. Every single video I've seen has some sort of issue. Baraka is very, very nice to have.
갑니다.
진심을 다해야 이겠지. 무의미한 타락을 거듭할 수. 네 가치는 사라질 뿐이야. 때가 되었다. 어리석은 탐욕을 위해 해풀잡이
블레이저.
진격 주제 모르는 자의 자만 가슴을
Jesus, they're venoming me? But what the hell?
여기다.
자주 도울게요. 저리 가세요.
어리석은 탐욕을 위해
Huh, maybe it is intro at the time.
제 노래를 들어주세요. 반짝이는
간님
균열 너머로
I honestly autoed through all of episode 3 without really looking at anything when I played it on my main. Kind of interesting to see some of these mob designs.
네 가치는 사라질 뿐이야.
I should be background battling Rift. Not rift, runes. What runes do I need? Probably a bit of ice, a bit of earth, and some light. We can do that. And who else needs friendship? Diane, Luna, and there was one more person I wanted to do. $400 leaves? Yeah. You get so many leaves as a new player, it's insane. I guess we could do Genoa. Actually, no. Light is one you don't really want to be soloing, huh? Let's toss in Renock. It's not that I'm apprehensive to dump my leaves, I just don't want to spend the time on it. Time is the issue here. The time is the issue. It's not about how many leaves I have, it's that I'm lazy.
진심을 다해야 이겠지. 어리석은 탐욕을 위해 해풀잡이다.
공포의 시야 개방하라.
주제 모르는 자의 자만 가슴을 뚫고 때가 되었다. 어리석은 탐욕을 위해 해풀잡이다.
새 노래를 들어주세요. 신사숙녀 여러분.
사멸의 발소리가 들린다.
함께해요. 갑니다.
공격하라.
저도 도울게요.
무의미한 타락을 거듭할 수 없다. 네 가치는 사라질 뿐이다.
블레이저.
정령왕의 힘은 켜!
저리 가세요.
어리석은 탐욕을 위해 해풀잡이다.
Oh god.
진심을 다해야
What is even this fight?
주제 모르는 자의 자만 가슴
I have no idea what's going on.
이제 끌지 말고 끝내죠. 전부 베어드립니다. 무의미한 타락을 거듭할 수
I don't think there's any need to rush to claim your DDR. Like, you don't need to use DDR and RTA until the end of the season unless you want to, like, play it more early.
제가 이기겠군요.
균열 너머로 허무의 지점까지.
이 힘을 보아. 때가 되었.
Dude, is there a fucking helicopter over my house? Why is it so fucking loud? Damn, shut up! Get the fuck out of here. What the hell?
브레이저.
Yeah, goddamn, get the fuck out. Loud ass piece of shit.
주제 모르는 자의 자만 가슴
There ain't shit in my neighborhood. Why is there a goddamn helicopter? Abyss 110 mission? Is that... Wait, what's the Abyss 110 mission?
정령왕 힘을 무의미한 타락을 거듭할 수 네 가치는 사라질 뿐이다.
새 노래를 들어주세요. 반짝이는 공포의 시야 개방하라. 여기에요. 저도 도울게요.
Oh, really? Nice.
모든 것을 부셔줘. 천천히. 뒤를 맡기다. 주제 모르는 자의 자만 가슴을 흔들어. 지금 때가 되었다. 진정 간다.
But yeah, I feel like since you don't really need like DDR for anything except RTA, or like RTA is the only thing that you can't do until you do the final summon. But the season doesn't end for like 3 months. I just finished Path of Air 64.
진심을 다해야 이겠지. 무의미한 타락을 거듭할 수. 네 가치는 사라질 뿐이다.
균열 너머로 허무의 지점까지.
주제 모르는 자의 자만은 가슴 정령왕 힘은 혀
새 노래를 들어주세요. 신사숙녀 여러분,
무의미한 타락을 거듭할 수 네 가치는 사라질 뿐이다.
함께해요. 갑니다.
하늘의 발소리가 들린다.
이쯤 놀아줬으면 좋지. 슬슬 마무리하자고요. 저리 가세요. 블레이저! 시간 낭비야.
때가 되었다. 어리석은 탐욕을 위해 해풀 잡는
Did I Guild War 3X? I did not, I did not, I did not. Keep on forgetting. Uh-oh, Raggy. Let's kill this guy first. Actually, can we kill her in time? We cannot. Okay, let's go into our Guild War. TY Merrick, I never remember to do Guild War. My mystics are in shambles. Oh, these are all real units. We can't be fighting these. No, no, no. Yeah, I mean, this account has nothing but PvE units. I'm just looking for anything I can actually kill. The answer is nothing. There's nothing I can kill. Yeah, I probably am just going to yield 3x. I just wanted to see if there was anything I could kill or not. You know what we can kill? We can kill this guy. Watch this. We got time to try here. Watch this. Dude, the helicopter's driving me nuts.
전세를 뒤집어주지. 승부의 한방이 언제나 찰나의 순간에 결정되지.
방심하지 마세요. 놓치지 않을 겁니다. 내리어라, 꽃의 검이여.
선살
Descending Blade. The classic.
균열 너머로 허무의 지적.
내가 지켜줄게.
See? Worked out. RB Mayer with the GOAT offense team for real.
당신
Oops. I said twice. Oh, whatever, still works. Easiest guild war in my life. 1-5 gamers. While I'm here. Yeah, at least we got one draw, you know? Thanks for the reminder. Every single time I get pinged, and I'm like, oh, I'll do it later, and then I never actually do it. Yeah, I'll build PvP units eventually. Honestly, like, I'm so annoyed that Federacy didn't go through.
이 정도는 거뜬하지? 메롱.
모든 것을 부숴. 천천히.
대가는 치러야겠지?
This Reno character's too funny. The legendary Guild War defense, Red Kents. I know somebody who's in Ambition, or was in Ambition. I can ask him. Okay, let's see. Is this guy tripping? Because I don't remember that far back. Red Ken is very playable in everyone's favorite content, which is Wyvern 13 one-shot, that's it.
그래봤자 이 몸은
Enhance hero skills. Who are we enhancing? Oh, I'll just enhance Lorena S3. Clear Hunt on Hard 10 times, Enhance Artifacts 3 times, Enhance Equipments 30 times. The real fun comp back then was the Noob Slayer. The Noob Slayer was such a funny team. My friend said he wasn't really, or Redken wasn't much on defense, but he was on offense a decent amount. No, the Noob Slayer was, what is it? Ruzid Specialty Change, Righteous Thief Ruzid, Sid plus Luna. The idea was literally just like, because back then we had no gear for units and we had no units, right? Like way back in the day, if you lost the unit on your Guild War attack, you would yield every single time. So then the idea was that if you... Oh, maybe some people had Redken on defense, but he wasn't a staple, is what my friends are saying. But the idea was that Ruzid would S3 push up, and then nothing can tank the combo of Luna plus Sid. And if you're fighting noobs, they have no units, so they'll yield, and it's a free shield. The Noob Slayer. Good times. Yeah, they ignore typing, so that any unit is just gonna slap something, and then if you're fighting a new player who has 6 units total, they're yielding. I didn't take Guild Wars seriously enough way back in the day. I had no idea what I was doing for a while.
쓸데없는 짓을 해.
I think like later on though, I had a troll defense I would run, which was what was it? It was Chaos Inquisitor with Troublemaker Crozet and then some random fire unit. Or some random earth unit. That was much later on though.
참회를 할 시간이지. 억울해 말고.
하찮군.
Damn, you were top 20? My guild hovered top 5% with like half a guild. Good times.
적에게 관용은 필요 없지. 무의미한 타락을 거듭할수록 네 가치는 사라질 뿐이야.
That was back when we used to get mystics every single guild war instead of sometimes having resets. Oh, well that's awkward. Oh, well that's awkward.
상대해주지. 절망을 자초하는구나. 정령왕실 힘을. 반항은
Why do I have Greek in the back?
각오하는 게 좋아. 자네의 업보일. 꼭 싸워야 한다면 쉽지 않을 거야.
Jesus, that was a big ass bear.
조금 진지해져 볼까? 각오는 됐겠지. 패배의 감정 깊이 새겨둬라.
My new player experience was so bad because I joined right before Guilty Gear started,
긴장을 놓치.
and I wasn't strong enough to even clear hard mode, and that was back when the stages were like full-length side stories every single week. So it took me forever to clear out that side story. And I wasn't even farming the highest difficulty. I was farming normal or something. I think I literally played Epic 7 non-stop every single waking minute for like 4 weeks straight. I have no idea how I didn't quit.
좋아. 한번 해보자고.
어디 실력 좀 볼까?
Oh, I have an update for you, DCE. He says, don't ask why I know this for sure, but about a third of Ambition had him at defense at one point, so maybe there was a phase.
반항에도 소용없다.
Yeah, I mean, I think like the energy cost, for like the,
그래봤자
yeah, it was a tournament, The energy cost for the tournament and like currency stuff
상대해주지.
ended up being about equal with like just farming it out across a whole week. So it was just 4 weeks of full-length side stories in a row.
내가 지켜줄게.
With no auto repeat, and I couldn't clear the highest difficulty. Bad times, bad times.
당신의 지시대로 모든 것을 당신의 영광으로.
내가 네
선사의
곁에
것은
있어.
파멸뿐.
I don't think I can beat anything there. Yeah, it was like super. Okay, it was super old. It was super old like Guild War defense because it was before like my friend that was in Ambition was even in that guild. Apparently, somebody else who was also a super old player just had screenshots of the Ken defenses. Did that entire team die just in the Renok S3? That went so fast. Oh, I don't have a set to charge leaves. Oops. Man, get me out of here. Yeah, Redicken's even before my time. That's so old. I'm honestly probably good for a while on light runes. I just kind of hate farming light runes, so we'll just let that play out a little bit. City. Hey there. Damn, 300 FR SETI. Sucks. What you gonna do? Yes, Miss Angelica is staying on the personal imprint. Oh yeah, I can do my summons. Aw, 4-star. Campsy, useless. Oh, 5-star? Useless. Damn, only 1 out of 5.
잘 찾아주.
Yeah, no ML5. It is what it is. Oh shit, this is the last week of Bossaruka? Ugh.
확실히 알게 해주지. 승리는 내 거야.
Damn, I gotta refresh up on main. I actually don't even know if I'm going for Bossaruka. I probably should. Hey, we did it. Let's do... Yeah, sure, why not? Okay, let's push a bit more episode. Oh god, my allergies are killing me.
내가 활약할 시간. 그러니?
이 힘을 보아.
저리 가세요.
진심을 다해야 이겠지. 주제 모르는 자의 자만은 가슴이
균열 너머로 허무의 지적자.
무의미한 타락을 거듭할 수. 네 가치는 사실 뿐. 때가 되었다.
If we ever get to use an RTA, 1 out of 4 games.
모든 것을 부숴줘. 천천. 어리석은 탐욕을 위해 해플 차리.
블레이저. 시간 낭비야. 새 노래를 들어주세요. 반짝이는
주제 모르는 자의 자만에 가슴이
젊은 힘 원한을 보여주겠어.
정령왕의 힘을
Would I prefer Flitica over Pavel? I kind of don't want either of them.
무의미한 타락을 거듭할 수. 네 가치는 선택뿐이야.
열등한 존재는 먹이가 될 뿐이야.
Speaking Rangers, let me look at all the MO5 Rangers. I mean, of the MO5 Rangers, it goes what? It's like
진심을 다해야
MO Polly,
어리석은
MO Lua, MO Lysaria, and then probably Flun, then Lidica. Is this Jacko okay? It looks like a starter Jacko, that's for sure. Like, I mean, yeah, you have DPS stats good enough for early.
주제 모르는 자의 가슴
Oh, true, has to be light. Oh god, it's really just Flitica, Pavel, Elena? God, I guess it is Flitica then. That's horrifying. You're dating on episode 3, don't worry. It took me like 3 weeks to hit episode 3 or something. I don't even remember anymore.
타락을 거듭할 수.
My progress is super slow.
선택뿐이야.
Yeah, I mean that works. Jacko speed, it's really just as long as she's not getting cut after your opener goes, her speed is fine.
어리석은 탐욕을 위해 해플 차리.
새 노래를
If she's tuned to your Z, then yeah, it's fine.
여기에요. 자주 도울게요.
진심을 다해야 이겠지. 무의미한 타락을 거듭할 수. 네 가치는 사라질 뿐이다.
균열 너머로 허무의 지적까지. 어쩌나. 어쩌나.
You mean Politica? The Earth one, right? If you have Zeo, then Politica was a good choice. What do you mean, why do bots only show up when you leave? We didn't have any bots. It's just because I set up Nightbot to auto-nuke,
정령왕 힘은 주제 모르는
it just auto-nukes links. But I can still see the links, so it's fine.
가슴을
블레이저.
어리석은 탐욕을 위 베풀 차림이다.
어쩌나.
진심을 다해야 이겠지. 무의미한 타락을 거듭할 수. 네 가치는 사라질 뿐이다.
새 노래를 들어주세요. 시청자 여러분.
하늘의 발소리가 들린다.
Yeah.
여기에요. 갑니다.
공격하라.
Fairly a custom group summon soon.
어리석은 탐욕을 위 베풀 차림이다.
공포의 신 개방하라.
Scuffed cleave is the best kind of cleave. Cleave is boring when you can just do it properly. Frida's definitely worth a pickup. I think Frida is just such a nice QOL unit regardless of what you're doing.
때가 되었다. 주제 모르는 자의 자만 가슴을
균열 너머로 허무의 지저까지. 여기에요. 잘 도울게요.
Yeah, so the way limited banners work in this game is we get the initial run, right? So like let's use Renock for an example. In about 1 year, give or take like a month or two, there will be a Renock rerun. And then after that, Renock will only show up in custom group summons. So Frida hasn't had a rerun yet. We'll be getting her at some point via the custom or on the summer event rerun, because the events only will rerun at least, or they'll rerun once. That's it. They'll rerun once and then never again. So we'll be getting Renock like relatively soon. Or not Renock. What's her face? Frida. Yeah, like Frida will be available after the summer event or during the summer event.
새 노래를 들어주세요. 반짝이는
무의미한 가락을 거듭할수록 네 가치는 사라질 뿐이다.
공포의 시야 개방하라. 함께해요. 갑니다.
모든 것을 부숴주고 찬사.
Frantic Flight? I need to test Frantic Flight. I wonder if it's in the damage calculator yet. There's some testing related stuff I want to do to it. So I'm not 100% sure if Frantic Flight's good or not yet. The banners that you can choose to limited. No, so okay. The custom group summons are like absurdly broken. So the way like Epic 7 pity works typically is like a standard pity, where it's like if you hit the banner unit, then your pity resets. The custom group summons are a different kind of pity. They're a sparking pity. The way sparking pities work is every time you summon, you get 1 currency, and then you can use the currency in the shop to buy things. So the reason this is really broken is because if you actually hit any of the rate ups, your pity, like your quote-unquote pity, doesn't reset. So like, you, like let's say like, so you can pick 3 limiteds to put on your banner. Like let's say you do like Litica and Ortho units. Whatever, let's say like Litica Landy SSB, right? If you're rolling and you hit Litica, then when you get to 120 rolls, like you can just buy a different unit.
어리숙한 바보.
Wait, what is she gonna do to me, by the way?
가서 잠이나 다 찾으시래.
How do I keep 3 units alive there? Yeah, so that's why it's kind of broken, because like you went to 120 and you basically got a free unit out of it because you already hit like a unit on your way up, plus you get to keep your pity. The artifacts, so also one unique thing about custom group summons is you can actually buy artifacts in the Sparking Pity shop, but only once. So like you could buy what is it, Seductive Flower or whatever it's called, and it costs 100 currency, so basically 100 rolls worth. And also, yes, the same thing that happens like when a banner is up and the artifact is available in the powder shop, you can also buy it. You can also buy the artifact via powder. How do I keep 3 heroes alive? Yes, Flame Bandit's gonna take a bit longer to rerun. Okay, how do I keep 3 units alive? What if I toss in Mount Moron? Let's try Ross. Maybe Ross's Solitude Barrier on Tamarin?
이 힘을 보아.
균열 너머로 허무의 지적까지.
오거라.
따분하게 굴지 말자.
Yeah. That's why it's definitely okay. I got lucky there, didn't I? Dual tank a bunch.
시청자 여러분.
Resource like managing your roles in this game is pretty important. That's also why I typically say like unless you really need
이건
to like roll something, you never story summon.
나만의 위대한 업체다.
Okay, well that didn't work. Okay, so we just have to get rid of the skill nullifier. Yeah, when we had not free Tama, kind of sucks. There's no way for us to just really full tank this, is there? Hey there, Chon. I don't even know what I'm trying here. This might just be a Camilla angle, right? Maybe we save up some souls. Let's see how many souls we can save.
힘을 개방합니다.
Yeah, sure, what's up?
허무의 지적까지. 진짜인가요?
상대해 주지.
무서워.
Ow.
명령을 내려주십시오. 힘낼게요. 당신의 아픔을 제가 덜어드릴게요. 기절할 것 같아요.
하찮군.
최선을 다할게요. 갑니다. 얍! 어딜 봐. 여기야.
Did they announce the winners on Share Your Tips
힘을
event?
개방합니다.
Wait, hold up, let me see something real quick.
도와드릴게요. 눈 감으면 안 돼.
I know how to beat the stage. If they announce the winners, it would be in a post somewhere in the community announcements. Let me see. The best pick from the limited selector, in general, it's going to be SSB plus the artifact. If you want some other units, though, like, there's some other choices you can be, like, okay with. Oh, the share your stove post? Okay, the stove event. Let me see. I got confused which event you were talking about. I can't find it either. Let me see if I can actually find the post. Oh yes, they did announce the winners. You can that's the stove page right there. No problem. Yeah, I actually like so the way they usually announce the winners is they'll literally just overwrite the event page, which is kind of weird because it just makes it hard to find it, I think, but it is what it is. Limited selector if it's imprints. I'd say it depends what you play a lot. Like, if you play Emma Luna a lot, then you could consider going for, like, an imprint for her attack or her HP. Because you can also use them to imprint ML5s, basically. Like, you picking up Luna to imprint ML Luna is, like, one way to do it. You could also just, like, who else's imprint is decent? If we're looking at limited units. I don't know, if you bloody could cleave a lot, her imprint could be useful. It's really just a personal preference thing, honestly. Okay, let's push more story. So my strat is gonna be, I'll just do this, right?
상대해주지.
카르마, 메르세데스,
Okay, ow, annoying.
완료. 블레이저!
시작해볼까? 어떤 운명도 나를 막지는 못해.
선사할 것은 파멸뿐.
좋아, 한번 해보자고.
힘을
Maybe the strat is reset until Montmorency doesn't get stunned, because what the hell? Oh, I should have held Marius too.
상대해주지.
꼭 싸워야 한다. 각오하는 게
자주 도울게요. 방심하면 큰일 나. 명령을 내려주십시오. 제 차례인가요? 힘들고 무섭지만 포기하지 않을 거예요.
하찮군.
최선을 다할게요. 힘을 개방합니다.
내가 지켜줄게.
Okay, let's do this one more run.
상대해주지. 이 힘을 보아.
카르마, 메르세데스, 준비 완료.
Why did I use S3?
개방하라.
시작해볼까? 불타올라라. 승리의 태양이여!
힘낼게요.
선사할 것은 파멸이다.
그러니까
좋아, 한번 해보자고.
힘을 개방합니다. 함께해요. 도와드릴게요.
And I think she stuns front now.
조금쯤은 도움이 되고 싶어요.
상대해주지.
No, because the problem is you need to keep 3 units alive for 3 stars. But I'm pretty sure the best way to do that is to just use, like, abuse immunity for Montmorency and Mildred.
갑니다. 명령을 내려주십시오.
Okay, I used that 3 a turn too early.
따분하게 굴지 말자.
하찮군.
최선을 다할게요. 힘을 개방합니다. 균열 너머로 허무의 제작까지.
좋아. 한번 해보자고.
I mean, this clears.
쉽지 않을 거야.
저 도울게요. 재미있는 걸 보여줄게. 어때? 가질만해?
Okay, let's do that again. Who is this? Whose S3 is this? Oh, is this Brigida? So the first fight we're going to... Actually, this is the second, because I'm technically gonna do Veronica. So the first fight I had the manual was Fumir. Fumir is kind of, you just sit there and wait for her to stack up a little bit, then you play her mechanic, and then you're done. It's kind of similar to the Veronica fight, except there was an option in the Veronica fight to straight up kill her. Fumir can't really be killed. Our team is going to be this: Mercedes plus Arbiter Vildred plus Ross plus Montmorency. If you happen to have Gruel, there's a pretty funny option where you just do Arbiter plus Mercedes plus Gruel, and then you can just face tank the damage and have 3 people revive at once. But we'll just be doing this, and we can very quickly look at their stats. This is Montmorency just on some of the Path of Air gear, plus some of the Day 3 login HP set. Ideally 200 F-res, but we can't really hit it that easily, so it's fine if she's not, honestly. Next up, we can take a look at Ross. So for Ross, I just have him on the plus 15 Path of Air HP sets, just with some pieces reforged. And his artifact honestly doesn't really matter, but I'm just leaving Aureus on him since it doesn't matter. Arbiter Vildred on his usual gear as well. None of your gear really matters that much for this fight. It's just their usual gear. And the Mercedes, same thing, just her usual gear. So we can just get into the fight and talk about how we're supposed to clear this with 3 stars. So the way this fight works is he's giving us 6 chances, which just means 6 turns, really. And we can just press S3 here, even though it doesn't really matter that much. Okay, we don't have 200 F-res, so us getting stunned there or not getting stunned there is RNG. It kind of doesn't really matter which one happens. The main thing is just use Mercedes S1 here. We're going to target the blue crystal and hopefully hit it. Did not hit it, it's fine. Ideally, we want Arbiter Vildred to kill it, but we can't. Just because she gets an extra turn, and then this happens. But not a huge deal. We have ways to get around this. And then here, now, is the time for me to S3, I'm pretty sure. Now we S3, get our attack buff up. And I'm going to S3 myself with Montmorency for the immunity buff. This is just to block the attack. And I might as well heal here. So now, I'm going to Soul Burn S2 here to give Ross plus Mercedes immunity. Mercedes, we're still going to wait one more turn. So this is the primary mechanic of the fight. It's just these 5 skill nullifiers, we have to dispel them. That's it. Okay, we got a lucky dual attack there. Let's just say there's one more. I'm not going to reset. So here, Montmorency went once, Arbiter went once, and this is why I stalled my S3 for 1 turn, so we actually have attack buff with the S2 on this turn. If we hit her, that'd be 2, that'd be 1. And now this attack stuns everybody. We 15%ed it on both Mercedes and Arbiter Vildred, but this is why I had Ross with... Or, this is why I had Ross use S2 a turn earlier, because now he has immunity buff and he blocks the stun. The stun attack is... this one. It doesn't strip, so we can just block it with immunity buff. We had a lucky dual attack, but she would still have 1 here. And then if we just S2 again, that would have... the Ross hit would have removed the skill nullifier, and we actually still had 1 extra hit to spare. So if all 3 people got stunned, then it would have just been Ross hitting by himself, so we pretty much had exactly 5. That is how you can clear this without really any sort of re-gearing or anything. Then we just have to tank this last hit. Ross and Mercedes have their revives, so it's not really any sort of big deal. The only problem is that if you do not clear the skill nullifiers, then it is actually a 100% of your max HP hit. Which is why I mentioned the revives earlier, where you could just cheese it with 3 revive units, but that is how you would clear the fight normally. That one's fun. I think them just making the fights have, like, unique passives, or, like, just, like, certain mechanics to play around is pretty fun.
진심을 다해야 이기겠지. 무의미한 타락을 거듭할 수 없다. 네 가치는 사라질 뿐이다. 어리석은 탐욕을 위해 해풀차비 주제 모르는 자의 자만 가슴을
균열 너머로 허무의 지점까지.
세금 견림
새 노래는 들어주세요. 반짝이는
진심을 다해야 이기겠지. 무의미한 타락을 거듭할 수 없다. 네 가치는 사라질 뿐이다.
여기에요. 저도 도울게요.
정령왕실 힘은 어리석은 탐욕을 위해 해풀잡이
잊어라. 잊어라.
Okay, let me look up the name of the stage. Renewed Purpose.
진심을 다해야 이겠지. 주제 모르는 자의 자만 가슴을 부르
블레이저. 잊어라. 잊어라.
여기다.
갑니다.
무의미한 가락을 거듭할 수 네 가치는 사라질 뿐이다. 때가 되었다.
균열 너머로 허무의 지점까지.
어리석은 탐욕을 위해 해풀잡이
하늘의 발소리가 들린다.
새 노래를 들어주세요. 신사숙녀 여러분. 잊어라. 함께해요. 저도 도울게요. 자,
주제 모르는 자의 자만 가슴을 부르 정령왕시 힘을
저리 가세요. 블레이저.
무의미한 가락을 거듭할 수 네 가치는 사라질 뿐이다.
잊어라.
이 힘을 보아.
진심을 다해야 이겠지. 주제 모르는 자의 자만 가슴을 부르
공포의 시야 개방하라.
뒤를 막기
갑니다.
어리석은 탐욕을 위해 해풀잡이
잊어라.
되어
오거라.
무의미한 가락을 거듭할 수 네 가치는 사라질 뿐이다.
새 노래를 들어주세요. 반짝이는
주제 모르는 자의 자랑 가슴을
균열 너머로 허무의 지점까지. 제법인가.
내가 한님.
정령왕의 힘을
해야게 될 거야. 신사숙녀 여러분,
어리석은 탐욕을 위해 베풀자 무의미한 가락을 거듭할 수네 가치는 사라질 뿐이다.
진지하게 대해주지.
요냐?
잘해주지. 블레이저!
진심을 다해야 이겠지.
I guess this boss fight doesn't do anything.
새 노래를 들어주세요. 반짝이는
어리석은 탐욕을 위해 베풀자 때가 되었다. 주제 모르는 자의 자만 가슴을
Alright.
공포의 시야 개방하라.
무의미한 가락을 거듭할 수네 가치는 사라질 뿐이다. 진심을 다해야 이겠지.
균열 너머로 허무의 지점까지. 새 노래를 들어주세요. 신사숙녀 여러분,
어리석은 탐욕을 위해 베풀 자리는 없다.
모든 것을 부숴줘. 천천히.
자주 도울게요.
가슴 정령왕 힘을 무의미한 타락을 거듭할 수
Man, I'm only half done with the script for this video. Eventually I'll finish, I guess. That Heartsetti outfit. Surely it's the skin.
진심을 다해야 이겠지. 어리석은 탐욕을 위해 해풀차립니다. 주제 모르는 자의 전환.
Time is it? It's 12:10. Okay, I'm gonna finish the stage. I'll probably tap out.
때가 되었다.
Let's quickly name that thing I just did. Goodbye, Smear.
어리석은 탐욕을 위해 해풀차립니다. 하늘의 발소리가 들리다. 진심을 다해야 이겠지. 무의미한 타락을 거듭할 수 없다. 네 가치는 삼킬 뿐이다.
여기다.
균열 너머로 허무의 지적까지.
주제 모르는 자의 자망. 가슴
새 노래를 들어주세요. 신사숙녀 여러분.
Okay, actually, I'm looking at something, so I guess I will keep on doing more story, might as well.
이 힘을 보아.
정령왕 힘을 어리석은 탐욕을 위해 해풀차립니다.
개방하라.
주제 모르는 자의 자망. 가슴 준비가 되었다.
공격하라. 간다.
새 노래를 들어주세요. 반짝이는 블레이저.
무의미한 타락을 거듭할 수 없다. 네 가치는 사라질 뿐이다.
자주 도울게요.
주제 모르는 자의 자만 가슴을
어쩌면
진심을 다해야 이겠지.
세가 간님.
함께해요. 할게요.
Hey Gilson, for Briarwitch in that BBK cleave,
어리석은 탐욕을 위 해풀
maybe you could get away with trying to use Litica. I feel like it's hard just because, like some of the defenses, like the ones with Mort, if you don't have Berseria, he can Holy Sack and can be annoying. Besides that,
갑니다.
Ruel's not really on defense anymore, so that's not a factor. It depends on whether I can kill things, because the Death Break is really nice for making sure BBK kills at least one thing, but you could achieve a similar effect with Litica. The only problem is Litica doesn't actually get an extra turn,
주제 모르는 자의 자만
so you would S2 for the Restrict and the Bind, then you wouldn't get the S3 until after BBK goes, which is kind of rough. You could also try to just load up on damage on that slot. What other unit has like a big AoE S3?
정령왕 힘은 진격
자주 도울게요. 공포의 시야 개방하라. 새 노래를
Yeah, it's just
신사숙녀 여러분.
Berseria's utility in the slot is kind of insane.
모든 것을
Soulburn to ignore F-Res. Not that her Death Break is 100%, but Soulburn to ignore F-Res with Strip, Unbuffable, and Death Break is pretty nice.
이 힘을 보아.
무의미한 타락을 거듭할 수
Jake Heesay plus BBK Cleave? That honestly sounds kind of funny. Only problem is you need to watch out for stuff like, if you do it like that, then I think it's, well, I think that makes it hard to use it into Hua Young. Just because, your Jake Heesay might die to the Hua Young counter. You'd have to S3 Hua Young with Zio at least. And then after BBK uses S3, Jake Heesay might die before she gets to S3. And then you'd have to be careful of, what would we have to be careful of? I mean, of course, Holy Sack Mort. Just because the just because of the revive. But BBK plus JKC follow-up might kill him. You
어리석은
just have the whole file thing to worry about. And then if you're fighting into BBK,
해풀
just need to be careful of her immortality stuff. But BBK can 1v1 BBK, so. Hey Yome, Abyss? I didn't do Abyss today. I'm just doing episode. I have some other stuff I want to get done tomorrow, so I'm just pushing episode while doing some stuff for now.
주제 모르는 자의 자만 가슴을 진심을 다해야 이기겠지. 무의미한 가락을 거듭할 수. 네 가치는 사라질 뿐이다.
새 노래를 들어주세요. 반짝이네.
Hey, Chun.
사멸의 발소리가 들린다.
자주 도울게요.
어리석은 탐욕을 위해 해풀 차비겠습니다.
What top sharing?
정령왕 힘은
Oh, the top sharing thing? That's fine. Maybe they were like, I have enough Sky Stones already. If you only care about gold,
무의미한 가락을 거듭할 수.
no Diane Sword Story.
사라질 뿐이다.
Okay, I think you technically get like a bit less gold doing this, but Hunt's also dropped the Hunt's also drop like Skystones and bookmarks a little bit, so you could factor that in too. If you're looking just at like golden stuff though, it would be Chase 2. For the tip sharing, it is what it is. It's just 1K Skystones.
갑니다. 공포의 개방하라.
때가 되어
The best for Ice Exped?
주제 모르는 자의
No, I don't think the Fenris team is the best.
가슴을
I think Ice Expedition inherently has a problem where if you dual attack on that first wave,
여기다.
if you dual attack in your first 2 turns, the way your turns are set up, like just naturally, is your DPS is gonna get pushed back extra. That's why I like using Ram, because Ram's immune to the dual attack thing.
정령왕 힘은
Even then though, Ram's damage is really low, so sometimes you end up not one-shotting just because you miss a Deathbreaker too.
어리석은 탐욕을
I'm not sure if like Fenris's damage is high enough that it makes up for it, where like if you gear him well enough, you can just kill. Really? I feel like Fenris buff didn't really do much for Ice Expedition, did it? I guess you can see our push to backslot and give Tamarin a bit more cycling. 115 is very annoying. I can't wait to get there, because the video I'm using as a reference is in French, so I have no idea what he's saying.
가슴을
I thought they canceled everything. Was it just the EE? Landy? Not really. Like, I don't think Landy would save you building any units that you wouldn't be building or want to build anyways. Oh god, it's Fumir again. What is she doing to us? It is 50% push go through.
무의미한 타락을 거듭할 수.
Even with his like buff going through, I think he's still kind of just like whatever.
어딜 봐. 여기야.
Okay, what is she doing there, though?
따분하게 굴지 말자.
쓸데없는 짓을 하는.
When selecting a skill on the bearer's turn... No, he would push himself. It's kind of funny. I'm watching the playoffs. Oh, wait, is the Denver game going on right now? I completely forgot about that one. I wish I had a third monitor. Hey, anything to replace Dizzy? You can use Araminta. How's the Denver game going? Goblin, I think Ice Expedition is rough, yes, just because it's like... Okay, it's... I think it's rough because we're brute forcing Tamara and Brieg. I think if you do... I think like a very, very high-end version of the Helga, Rowana, Loka team is like much more consistent. It's just Tamara and Brieg... Wow, it's almost tied? Damn. I think like a high-end version of the Helga, Loka, Rowana team is more consistent, like way more consistent. It's just Tamara and Brieg, Loka lets you save having to actually build Helga. No Araminta. You can try Ball on Sezin. Just 90% debuff chance on S3, so good luck. But Lane doesn't debuff enough, does she? She has like no debuffs in her kit. Or you rely on the S1 extra proc. Can you even proc extra attacks in that fight? Oh yeah, what is going on here? 6 minutes left and it's almost tied. Damn, I'm staying up for this.
메르세데스. 그 재미없는 얼굴 치우고 좀 더 화내봐.
Oh. Wait, that didn't do anything. You literally just auto it. Which one's better for PvE? Okay, so I personally don't think Spectre Tenebria is needed at all for PvE. Well, there's no way that's a foul. I personally don't think Spectre Tenebria is needed at all for PvE, honestly. But, like, there's some places where you can use her. So I would build Arbiter Vildred first, and then build Spectre Tenebria later.
주제 모르는 자의 자만.
Pro Horizon, no. You need like a very specific like amount of debuffs. Just use Ball and Sezen if you're trying to clear it. This fight is pretty interesting.
방심하면 큰일 나요.
무의미한 타락을 거듭할 수. 네 가치는 사라질 뿐이다.
어리숙한 바보 왕자님은 가서 잠이나 더 자지 그래?
Okay, so how about I take a look at the...
선사할 것은 파멸뿐.
So this is 50. This is 25.
적에게 관용은 필요하지.
힘을 개방합니다.
50, 25, 15,
반항은
10.
이게 전부인가? 상대해주지.
So as long as this doesn't add up all the way to 100. Okay, I see. Yeah, Suthin or Loka is like the other options. Okay, Suthin assumes... Okay. It depends on what you're going for, because like I feel like if you don't have Dizzy and Araminta, and you don't have Ball, at that point you're not going for top 100, so you might as well just use Crowd, do a full RGB team, and do an easier run. This is chapter 8S. Oh god.
하찮군.
재미없는 얼굴 치우고 좀 더 화내봐.
Nice, 8S clear.
선사할 것은 파멸뿐. 이 힘을 보아. 진심을 다해야 이겠지. 주제 모르는 자의 저만. 가슴이
균열 너머로 허무의 지적까지.
Yeah, for story, you can just keep on following the stuff I was using, honestly, in my new player guide, and then deal with the rest of the units later, because they definitely do throw a lot of units at you.
어리석은 탐욕을 위해 해풀잡이
제가
때가 되었다.
지금이에요. 새 노래를 들어주세요. 반짝이는
무의미한 타락을 거듭할 수. 네 가치는 사무실 뿐이다.
블레이저. 여기에요. 갑니다.
모든 것을 부숴줘. 참선.
주제 모르는 자의 저만. 가슴이
Dude, every time I check back in this game, there's like a timeout or something. Damn, the chapter's just named Elvira. That's crazy. He's 0 or 12 and they're tied? I don't think I've ever seen Jokic shoot that badly. That's crazy. Three 3:30 tomorrow, huh? I gotta remember that.
죽는 게 소원이야? 마음에 들어. 괴로운 그 표정.
정령왕 힘은 어리석은 탐욕을 위해
How much has Murray scored? How are they tied? Is this just Jamal Murray masterclass? Yeah, I say that and he fucking airballs. He hesitated. He was wide open.
이건 몰랐지?
파멸의 발소리가 들린다.
안타까워라.
God, MPJ is literally playing with one shoulder. Cannot box out. It's so sad. Marie Porter and Gordon? That's insane.
이건 몰랐지? 걱정하지 마.
I'm like amazed Porter can even play right now.
눈은 감아줄게. 죽는
Wait, why did we die? Okay, Elvira I'll have to look at tomorrow. I mean, Bro can barely lift his arm. Like, that's insane. Oh. Okay, Elvira dropped a bag of bricks on our head. It flicks out on the enemy with the highest turn. When attacking is... Okay, I roughly get how that fight works. Let's do this instead.
때가 되어 주제 모르는 자의 자만은 가슴을
공포의 시야 개방하라.
이 힘을 보아 진심을 다
God, the last 2 minutes of a game always take forever.
네 가치는 사라질 뿐이야.
균열 너머로 허무의 지적까지.
정령왕의 힘은 어리석은 탐욕을 위해 해풀잡이다.
블레이저.
Adventure Ross, good unit. He is a good unit. Oh, I didn't see your message, Amir. Let me see. Tama, Assyria, Mercedes, Adventure Ross, Arbiter, Mildred, Tama. I mean, you can just use Bree. There's the adventure guide. I put out the episode 3 one. I'm gonna put up episode 4 tomorrow probably, and then I'm working on episode 5 right now as we clear. Wow, they don't call a foul on that? Damn. I would say do Tamarin, Brieg, Arbiter, Vildred, and then your 4 slots of... Actually, okay. Do Tamarin, Brieg, Arbiter, Vildred, and then either Mercedes or Sari in the last slot. And you can, if you want to use Bologna, you can. But in general, I would just, like, follow the adventure guide. Okay! Oh my god. Wait, did they get the time up before they started dribbling? Hopefully. Yeah, you can just use that, and then sometimes they'll ask for like an Earth unit for the 3-star. Make sure you pay attention to what the 3-star requirement is. In episode 3 and episode 4, they'll ask for a Earth unit sometimes. Just drop one of Arbiter, Vildred, or Bologna for Assyria or something.
때가 되었다. 주제 모르는 자의 자만은 가슴을
공포의 시야 개방하라.
Oh, damn, that was actually close. No problem, Amir. Good luck. Let me get you the link for the full episode guide. Hold up.
균열 너머로 허무의 지평. 얼마나 버티나 볼까요?
Damn, they're making me stay up longer.
진심을 다해야 이겠지. 무의미한 가락을 거듭할 수. 네 가치는 사라질 뿐이다.
브레이저.
때가 되었다. 어리석은 탐욕을 위해 베풀자비는
공포의 시야 개방하라.
Wait, that's not what I
주제 모르는
grabbed.
자의 자만은 가슴을 뚫고
옥점아라. 옥점아라. 저리 가세요.
No problem.
이 힘을 보아.
저리 가세요.
I need that detonate device.
주제 모르는 자의 자만은 가슴을 뚫고
옥점아라. 옥점아라. 저리 가세요.
진심을 다해야 이겠지. 무의미한 타락을 거듭할 수 네 가치는 사라질 뿐이야.
Nice deal!
때가 되었다. 주제 모르는
Come on, Murray
자의
Masterclass!
가슴을 뚫고
블레이저.
Bright Light Merchant.
옥점아라. 옥점아라.
이 힘을 보아. 너리야.
전부 불타버릴 때까지. 네가 존재했던 흔적을 지워주겠다.
사멸의 발소리가 들리고
정령왕의 힘은 어리석은 탐욕을 위해 베풀자비는
균열 너머로 허무의 지옥을.
오거라.
주제 모르는
Oh my god!
가슴
Is that good? Aww.
진심을 다해야 이겠지. 무의미한 타락을 거듭할수록 네 가치는 사라질 뿐이다.
That was such an awkward possession.
이 힘을 보아.
Okay, let's go. He hit a shot.
때가 되었다. 어리석은 탐욕을 위해 베풀
Oh, that doesn't go in.
균열 너머로 허무의 지적까지.
모든 것을 부숴.
Oh my god. This game is insane. Estimation, they were shit talking Michael Porter Jr. just earlier today.
정령왕 힘은 주제 모르는 자의 자만에
506 and OT is crazy.
블레이저.
God, they look so fucking tired. Like, this game's over. 30 seconds and they're not fouling? Okay, I guess.
진심을 다해야 이겠지. 무의미한 타락을 거듭할수록 네 가치는 사라질 뿐이다.
공포의 시야 개방하라.
Yeah, goddamn, go get these guys some rest. 20 seconds, who cares? Get them out of the game. This RB character ain't dodging shit. Wow, not at all what I expected out of that game.
시작되었다. 어리석은
Reporter's a warrior. I'm pretty sure he's a nugget.
해풀처럼
균열 너머로 허무의 지점까지.
무의미한 타락을 거듭할수록 네 가치는 사라질 뿐이다.
See, the best part of this series is even though I missed like the entire game, I can pretty much rewatch the entire game just off of Mr. Buck Buck highlights.
진심을 다해야 이겠지.
여신이요. 새 노래를 들어주세요. 신사숙녀 여러분.
주제 모르는 자의 자만 가수
뭔 소리지? 진심을 다해 덤벼보라고!
볼게요. 브레이저.
Not Zeke Naji playing 7 minutes or 3 minutes and being -7. Oh shit, my RB died. What the hell? Try that again.
정령왕실 힘은 무의미한 타락을 거듭할수록 네 가치는 사라질 뿐이다.
공포의 시야. 개발하세요.
거대한 힘을 보아라!
저리 가세요. 포기하지 마세요. 구원하소서.
어리석은 파멸
Where's my detonate device?
해풀처럼
도와주세요.
싸움을 시작했으면 끝을 봐야지!
God, that's so annoying. This specific rotation is such a pain in the ass to do. I'll deal with that later. Okay, I'm going to bed. That's it for me today. Thanks for coming.